Hello everybody. Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Elden Ring. Had a bit of a confusion there, what was I supposed to do? I forgot to get my mic in front of me. Why do I look orange again? There we go. I think if it's too far this way, yeah, it also balances to the wall. If it's this way, it just balances to the wardrobe behind me. And that way I do look, you know, not as orange. So yeah. Yeah, because I was also listening to music in the background, so I had to pause the music and it's a bunch of hotkeys to switch scenes, pause music, unmute myself, so I completely forgot to also fix up my mic, and just a lot of things happened. Anyways, welcome back to Elden Ring. We are, of course, continuing right where we left off, and we will be going towards Liurnia. There is a slight alteration. We'll take another very small kind of trip over to here. Now I know technically we're not doing Caelid yet, but I did a little bit of Google, and apparently the flame shrouding tier or whatever it's called, I think it's flame, yeah, is in here, and I really want that. So let's go. I mean, it's very close by. I think it's this one. It said I think it's this or two. It could be the other one, but the other one is more in the Dragon Barrow, I think. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one. So we're gonna come here, get the Invader, get like the cookbooks, and then we can get that. I don't think we're gonna do the catacombs. Might get the first guys, just have them, and then we'll. I think that's because that means I have to go out, and I think that might be a bit faster, or at least I can torrent immediately. So yeah, slight detour, do another boss, and then we'll be back to. And then we'll go back to Liurnia of the Lakes. And keep exploring through there. I think next up we had a dragon, if I recall correctly. So it's gonna be, I guess, a wee bit of a boss rush, pretty much, for a minute. I could, I'm gonna do it later. Like I don't care about the talisman over here. Eventually I'll get it because, you know, I'm doing my usual rule of I want to collect every item that's on the ground and that is, you know, you can pick up. So, and I mean, I'm saying that, yeah, maybe I'll miss an item or two here or there. Something I did forget though. Hold on. Was to turn off. Oh, come on, game. Was to turn off my yeah, my instant replay, because that's just taking extra stuff, extra resources. So let's fix that real quickly, and then let's go back to the game. I don't think I need to restart, but I think like it's at least from experience from before. It does look like it. Oh, I'm gonna get invaded, so let's be ready for that. Actually, from experience from before, I do feel like there is a.
That was easy.
It's a misclick. From experience from before, I do believe that there is. Can I target you? I was afraid of starting to cast before. I'm sure I can target you. Let's try the House of Brewery, since there aren't many times you can really use it. So let's see. Yeah, so they don't really care about the stagger bit. I thought he was gonna do this muffin. No, he's not. He's just gonna. There we go. That's what we wanted. Lovely. Oh, careful. My turn. That's a lot of damage. And you're dead. That was easy. I guess now I can play this.
That was easy.
Sacred. I don't really care about this one. Potentially, we'll see if I actually care about the other one, the whatever it's called. I think it was also cookbooks Missionary 3 and Pneumatic 14. Missionary 3 and Pneumatic 14. Missionary 3 and Pneumatic 14. Silver Packet Foul Food and Pneumatic 14. Poison stuff, okay. Silver one is this one. Okay, so that's nice if I need to farm for something at some point. Let's reset. I guess, wait, have I ever read I mean, I have read those before, but like, technically yeah, I haven't technically been here to read those. I am reading among Godfrey, Golden Armies, Unbound, yet Find Grace. Those for some reason are things that I'm actually reading through. I don't know, because I feel like every time I read them I kind of get a different understanding. How did I not collect whatever? It's just Golden Rune 1. The effort is not worth it. But yeah, I don't know how did I not read that. I don't know if I need to charge it for you. Let's try on uncharged one just to see if it's gonna one-shot you. It did, but you didn't know about me, so of course there is still the question, if you do know about me, will I still be able to one-shot you? I should probably have this thing out. Lovely. There's a good few guys around here, I do remember that much. There's of course the thing up there as well, the rune arc. Oh, where this guy came from, but... Oh, there's a lot of the guys, huh? It's alright. Can I hit you? Good, I was afraid. Oh, this guy has glowing eyes. Oh, I don't have just, hold on. One sec, dude. I'll be right with you. How much did you give me? Glowing eyes. Okay, almost 8,000. I'm hoping you'll get one of the flasks back that I just used. Oh, I mean, yeah, I did. Good. Boop. Okay. And now, I think that's the last of them more or less. Before I move on, let me... Because I don't know if I'll be going back here. Let me just mark that so at some point I don't forget about it. Okay, and I guess I can go ahead and get ready for the boss. Make sure I'm a bit closer than what I can target at, because there's a lot of stuff you can target from far. That's a lot of damage. Definitely not complaining about that by any means. Hey dude. You can reach me with that, or is that can work now? Okay, so far so good. I have no clue what happened just now, but it was fucking annoying. I don't know, the game froze, everything fucking froze. Then when I tried starting the stream again, it just didn't fucking work. So I had to restart it a few times. And then it didn't work, then I had to do, you know, Windows restart. That apparently helped, maybe. Hopefully. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. Moronic. Okay. Let me try and start game. Obviously I started streaming immediately. So hold on, I need to start up everything. I don't have my death count active as well. Hold on. Let's turn that on. Make sure, there we go. There we go. And let's see if again. Starting the game. Let's see if it stays, you know, if it does what it should do. I don't have my fucking friends list on my second monitor. Piss off. Out of all things I would want there, my friends list is not one of them. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened with the game. I just got hit and then it all froze. Oh, was it now? Gee, thanks. Let's see. Are we dead? Are we? What's the deal? Boss might be reset. I mean, I think boss should be reset. That's generally how enemies work, not only bosses. Okay, it didn't keep any of my hits. Okay, so I'm on full health. So is the boss. Make sure I'm a bit closer. That I'm certain I can reach it, and then go. And then I think I can do too. At least I hope I can. Oh, instead of using torrent, I think I can just... That's not ideal, but I mean, it's some... Oh, again? I mean, oh, don't get stuck on every single rock. Okay, I don't know how am I supposed to strafe that, considering there isn't much of a strafe room. But of course, he doesn't know what to do other than just spam that attack over and over and over and over and over. Okay, he just held back an off apparently, so... I don't know. Smacked again. Okay, I don't know what to do with this guy. I guess as long as we're not freezing. Don't freeze again. Okay, amazing. Very, very exciting boss fight there. Oh my fucking god, are you gonna knock it off, you piece of fucking trash? Go. Torrent, go, you fucking donkey. Fucking run! Dismount now. Okay. Sound is stopping again. I'd like to play the game, not look at frozen screens. Also, I'd like to be seeing the game when I'm playing the video game. For fuck's sake, dude. I'm gonna follow up. Step time. I don't think it's gonna do a third attack, so it should be good to do that and fucking kill it. Took like 1,000 times longer than it should have. You could just keep freezing every 2 seconds. Let's clear out this section, of course, because I'm going here, so... Wasn't there? Yeah, there was an item on there. Can't remember. I think it's like a bot or some shit that I don't care about, but I do want to get it. But... You know what? Since I'm here, let's just do a full restart of the game. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference, but... Just for the sake of it. Let's do a full restart. I don't know. Hopefully that helps. Sometimes it does. Taskmaster says Elden is not responding, which is dumb, since, I mean, it is fucking responding, it's just... Well, it shouldn't be responding because it's off, rather. But yeah, I don't know. Stop it. Yes. Stop it. What is Steam offering me anything interesting? While I'm waiting for... No, nothing. Okay. Let's go again. I also dropped some frames. Lovely. I should just do a fucking system reinstall, like a Windows reset. But again, the fact that I'll have to spend 10,000 years after that just setting everything up again is just something that I really cannot be bothered to do, so that's why I keep postponing it. Not sure what happened there, but okay. Yeah, this is a pot. Now I'm not going into this dungeon yet, because as I said, I'm not actually doing this area. What else did the guy give me other than the tier that I, actually care about? They gave me that tier, and what else would have... Oh yeah, don't respond, of course. I have no idea, honestly. Flame, I had those 3, so it's not this. I had that, I think I had that. Or maybe I didn't have one of those. I think something from the first line. I don't know which one though. Pretty sure I had all the rest. I just want to get the actual grace point, so I know I haven't done it. Oh, sorry, so I don't have to, run down here again. Not that it's a big run or anything, but preferable over having to do it again. What is even more preferable is playing the game. Yes, I want to look at the underground. That's exactly what I wanted to do. I don't know if there's a point in trying to fight a dragon if the game not gonna fucking work. Is that setting reset again that I go twitching every time? Of course it is. Oh, there's no even off. Jeez. Everything. Oh, yeah, off. Just everything that can be off, go off. Everything that cannot, get on low. Not even reading. What am I changing? Of course, grass doesn't have low, because that makes sense. Okay. Everything as low as possible, supposedly. Everything should supposedly stay like that. Can't wait for it to get reset again. Let's get some levels going. I need what? Less than 2k. Essentially 2k though. What I really need is for the game to be working, but I don't think that's happening. Now I don't remember what I want to level next, either health or fate or mind, sorry. Either health or mind I wanted to get. I think, yeah, health, I think. I wanted, like, health was one behind, essentially. So, yeah, now it's health. And I think now I wanted to do the other thing. Let's make it daytime, just cause. Let's not bother with, I don't know, I mean, better to see and all that jazz. Is this game gonna work, or... How many inputs are getting, like... I mean, now it's fine, that doesn't mean much, though. Oh, I should switch my tier to the one I just got. So that's the entire reason I got it. That's the entire reason I did that detour, so I can get myself some extra fire damage. Perfect. Yep. Didn't actually want to play the video game, I just wanted to. It's so annoying, dude. Not sure how close I have to be, so let's make sure I'm... Well, that's definitely close enough. Because dragons are big, so sometimes it's kind of... Definitely what I'm meant to do. Now, the dragons are big, so sometimes it's kind of hard to tell exactly how far away am I. And this is gonna be... Like, how much damage am I gonna do? Just unload on him for a minute. That's kind of scary. What? You're... What the... Yeah! That made sense. I'm gonna get hit again, probably. No, I'm not. My turn. Fuck. I mean, oh, just hold on. He's flying. He's just gonna slam. No, he's not, because I'm. What you doing? Over. I'm gonna start breathing fire, because they always do. Dismount the fucking horns! Fuck you. Oh, he actually hit me. It's fine even without forcing out. Can you keep targeting him? He's gonna slam, I think he is. If I could actually play the game, I might even be able to avoid it, but... Yeah, that ain't fucking happening. I should be doing the other thing when I'm so close to him. I think... It's shorter casting, and I think I'll do... At least I'll do more poise. I don't know if I'm doing more overall damage, but... There's the voice break, which I was relying on. Well, not really. I don't know. I didn't really relying on it at all. I was relying on. Yeah, I was like, maybe, you know, if I get it, I'll get some extra juice there. Lovely. Of course, it was raining through that, so my damage was reduced. I'm gonna keep freezing every 2 seconds. I don't know if I should even bother. Let's try connecting the controller to a different thing sometimes. I don't know. It wouldn't make sense, but... I know it's a weird idea to use the controller or to change something with the the controller input to improve performance, but I'm pretty sure I've had issue with that controller before. Which, yeah, I know I don't understand how it makes sense, but yeah. However, it does or doesn't make sense. Are you one tap? Oh, nice. Not that I really care about your loot, but that's besides the point. Okay. Well, I think that's this section done. I don't know if there's any like items or anything around. Obviously this doesn't help. Now on top of everything, I guess I gotta check if the stream is frozen, because apparently that can also fucking happen. Don't you love it? To not get my negativity to affect my playing. Or sorry, not my playing, it's not gonna affect my playing, my stream rather. Kinda hard. Kinda fucking hard. Can't even play the game because it's too trash. What I did that already. Why are you fogged? Like, I know I did it already. Gosh, loading. Oh, nice. I didn't remember a grace around here, but I wasn't sure exactly where. That's another section. I think I'll check them up when I do it. We'll see. Do I have to charge? I think so. Never mind, I do have to charge this apparently. Thank you. At least cast it. Okay, good. I didn't really care if you hit me. Like, I would have cared if he staggered me out of it. But not necessarily if he just like hit me somehow else. I think the shield that gives you everything is actually the best one, I just realized that. Because it gives you both focus, immunity and robustness. But it's better than all the shields that give you just one of those. Can you even see this one on the map? Not really, no. Interesting. No, 1 second. I'm out of juice. Hold on. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you. I'm gonna miss, of course I'm gonna miss. Come back here. Fuck. Fuck. It's fucking on my health. Lovely. Oh, this guy's also angry. What a surprise. It's not, no. It might hit him now. Let's see if I can hit him. Yep. If I couldn't, I was gonna try the spear again, but thankfully, Billy one got deserved. 3, lovely. Do I need 3s for anything? I guess for that, I still need. I have so many. Why have I not upgraded my misericord one more? Interesting. Guess I must have forgotten. Or something. Anything around this bed? Yeah, I don't know. I really should just get to it, you know. I wasn't sure if that's gonna hit, so I decided to just... not that. I went wrong thing. Sure, cannot charge it. Don't really care about that one hit. Then I might kill it. Because I could have avoided it. It's fine. Let's try not to get overly toxic. Another thing, I don't get any less toxic about anything in the game as much as I get for something, you know, the actual game fucking shitting up. Fuck you all. Into double. Nice. Come. Get fucked. Double kill. Both of which also drop me items. Not that I really care about those particular items. What is this even used for? I don't know. Can't remember if I used for the whatever this is called again. So that's kind of this foresty bit. I mean, it kind of interconnects to this bit, but I'm not doing that right now. Like first, I want to do this section, I guess, because it makes more sense before moving on clockwise. Gotta think if I want to also do the entire or this section as well, because I mean, I could. Some more smithing stones as well on the way up, which could be cool. So maybe I'll actually go ahead and do the mine up, like mine towards Autos. Even if I have no intent on going to Autos just yet. But like, surely there'll be enemies around. They are. They're just hiding underground. Like the wee beaches they are. Hopefully I can hit him, I'm not sure. Yeah, I have to get an angle, just about. Switch, please. Sorry. Oh, okay, I didn't expect to fucking run away to the other side of the planet, jeez. Like, I thought it would be the other side of that, like, you know, because he was there until now. Again, I am dealing more damage to the guys in the back than to my guys. I don't understand how this works even. I gotta somehow jump. Yeah, like that. I did no damage there. Hold on, let's try and figure it out. So I try and jump. Yeah, the explosion is like much more ahead. Oh, there's another apparently somewhere. Where are you? No. What? Or maybe there isn't another. Maybe I just. Maybe that was the projectile. You know, did a loop and then came back to me. That happens oftentimes. So yeah, could be. Yeah, but come on. Thanks you. Yes, I'm very good at Englishing. Oh, it's fine. I'm annoyed. I got a free pass to fuck up the Englishing as much as I want. I did a weird jump because I saw the Grey Violet. I was gonna jump that way, but then I saw the Violet and I tried to, like, you know, somewhat cancel it. I don't know. I should just, you know, say fuck it and do the thing. So, what is it today? It's Thursday? Okay. Thinking if I maybe tomorrow... Yeah, like if I do it tomorrow, I'll probably have to skip stream, especially because I don't know if I'll be able to do it during the day. Because... maybe I could actually. Yeah, I don't know. Why am I wasting my shot? What? I forgot what I was doing. I should have shot the guys in the bottom first. Did I do double? I did double, nice. Should have shot the guys so I can, you know, pick them off. And then worried about... I think I already went there and grabbed the item, pretty sure, when I did the shoreline. Yeah, I definitely went there, I remember. Let's just grab the first, the grace over here, not that we really need it. Okay, really? It has to be that foggy? Like on top of having all the rain that reduces my damage drastically, or at least size, you know, considerably. There it is. Don't remember the exact location of the grace. Do I want to reset and make it, you know, make it daytime? Or, you know, make it hopefully stop raining and stop being so foggy? I think I do. Okay, I mean I can see more even though it's, you know, hell of a lot darker. So I'd like to switch to that, just have the extra leeway on my casting. Not that, again, not that for this spell in particular it really matters. But, you know, with them, it's good. It's at a nice range though. Oh. Guess I missed. I don't know. Really? Like earlier I could hit them pretty easily. Using the same strats. Okay, so cool Glintstone for these guys as well. I'm hoping the lobsters won't bother me. Oh, sorry, the mosquitoes won't bother me, but I don't really, you know, I don't really know. Ooh, I can't do much more other than blindly hope. I was hoping to go double, that's why I targeted the one in the back, because it sometimes seems to be the case when I do stuff like that. But clearly not now. and then let's get real close, because apparently I'm really bad shot otherwise. And take that down. Good. More juice, hold on. Douche. And then that one. Good. And this is the last one, I think so. I have so many runes, both from this and from the graveyard I just did. I should probably look into a level. See if you can do that one now. Yeah, good. Oh, this guy. Look at this guy in the background. Oh, if I zoom in, it's fine, huh? Oh. Why is it fine all of a sudden? He was like lagging around like crazy. You know, because that often happens with enemies who are a bit further away. Didn't expect him to just run and get fixed. Boom. I'm so close to breaking it in one hit, but not quite good enough. Gotta do the puzzle in the tower as well to get myself the extra. Let's go. Ah, so. But okay, now it's in the air. That's kind of bullshit. To get the extra memory stone, which I never be using, but regardless, don't do anything there. I mean, it's fine. He's not really doing much damage. It's mostly the poise. You know that even that is not that big a deal. Let's get that and let's get the tower puzzle, and then I think I'm gonna head up and maybe go the entire way up, get ourselves an extra upgrade and stuff like that. Hopefully we'll stop. We'll actually, you know, start working. It started raining again, so my damage is dying again. Actually, what? No, I don't want to put any of those. I wanted to go back to round table because I realized I could upgrade my Misericord again, which I for some reason didn't do last time. Again, I'm guessing maybe I didn't, like, you know, didn't notice that I got them. I got so many level 3s, that's the thing.
I took you no matter to lay out your arms.
So yeah, obviously there's a priority, push me to 4, so there's the 3, not the 4, so I can safely do that. And I'm not using those until I can upgrade the CO. There's definitely the strat. And oh, okay, this doesn't need level 2s anymore. Oh, actually, it doesn't need this one doesn't need 3s anymore, so I can just get the shield a bit more up again. I'm not using it much, but when I am, doesn't hurt for it to be a little bit stronger. Because I would every once when someone's on no health, I would bash him once or twice, and obviously that once or twice can be once. Cannot be once or 0 times, unfortunately. But it could be a once or once. I still don't know how exactly, like, a bunch of guys start spawning here, but I don't think they're related to anything. I think they're just here to be annoying. Yeah, where was the first one? I actually can't remember one of them. There's the one off the cliff. There's the one up on the tree right here. Where was the last one though? Ah, okay, there it is. I don't think these guys, I need to kill them for, like, they don't drop anything or something like that for me to wanna, you know, attack them. And I think it's on this side. The drop down with that other one. I'm in combat. I think it's here. Yeah. There it is. There we go. Perfect. The Seal of Dayrise has opened. Cool. Not that I really need that one memory stone. Like, I don't need it at all. I'm lacking one more spell, and again, as far as I can understand, it's just an upgrade of the one that I already have. So I'm not even certain if I really want it. But you know, I'll get it just again, as usual. I'm getting all items, all chests, all, you know, everything you can pick up, I'm getting. I'm not... but it's not that big of a deal for something that's a quest item or for something that's a, you know, that can be dropped by enemies, you know, randomly. Like all the random drops, I don't care about, but you know, the unique drops. Eventually, I've said it a few times, eventually I want to do a 100% run where I have to collect literally each and every item in the game. But we'll see when I go around to that. Get whatever around to that. Yeah, when I get around to that, I'll try to do it. But for the time being. Why did I read that again? And as I've said, because obviously Arcane changes your item discovery, I'm very likely to do it with the bleed build, which I guess is also cool because the bleed build is generally the strongest one. So getting essentially easy mode to play with the run where you gotta be farming everything and gotta be killing everything, and that might be the run. I'm pretty sure that's the run you have to go a bit into Edge Plus, because the boss weapons we can only get by duping remembrances. However, we cannot dupe all remembrances, therefore we have to Edge Plus at least a few bosses. I'll see, I'll dupe the latest ones. I'll dupe like the endgame ones, so Elden Beast and Godfrey, and I guess Malekith and stuff like, so the latest ones, I guess Fire Giant, and also I guess Millennia. And I guess the Aztec one is also quite... What did I do? Why did I... Oh. I don't know why I have trouble here. Oh, you know what? Let's just level again, I think. Like, I have so many poppables. I need like 11k, but that's... Like, I can get fucking 11k, that's fine. How much do you actually for a poppy? Okay, cool. You know what? Let's even... You can get 2 levels, I'm sure. Let's just do 2 levels. So I need about... How much exactly? I need about... Let's get to 50 something, and then we can... worry about... overshooting or anything like that. I can even pop this one, like I'm not gonna use it, let's just pop it as well. Right? I'm doing all the wrong stuff, hold on. I don't have no use for it, right? Yeah. 20k, that's... Might have been a bit of an overkill, but that's alright. Let's see how much of an overkill. Okay, 8k of an overkill, and it might not be an overkill, like okay, let's do those two levels so that I can do the thing safely. And I think I can probably even do another, like I need, what, 21k? Like I have so many of those. Yeah, let's keep going. Like every once in a while it's nice to just, drain myself out. I didn't pay attention. How much more do I need? Hold on. Okay, 29, so I need another 1.4 technically, I guess. Yeah, 1.4, I think. So only one of those and then one of each. Technically I know I can do that and then it won't close my menu, but I have to wait out to pop the rune itself, so it's, I'll be doing nothing or I'll be opening the menu again. Doesn't really matter now. Okay, let's keep that in the lead with one. Let's keep the mind one ahead of the vigor, I think. For now, because vigor is also decently important. Hey, how you doing? So Scorpio, how's stuff? Had a bit of a rough start because shit was lagging all over the place and it was a big mess and I don't know why. And it was freezing and even had a fucking full-on crush of everything. But hopefully don't jinx it, but hope you're back. So hope we're fine. Do I need to... Nah. Yeah. Good thing not jinx... Good job not jinxing it on my end. I really should just fucking reinstall my Windows. Just even been like that long. In less than a year. I saw you fighting the Blue Dragon. Oh, nice. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. If it wasn't for the lags, it was pretty chill. But yeah, the freezes. Guess we're not playing the video game. Anyways, yeah, like the build is pretty good. Like it does good amounts of damage as long as I'm careful with my own build up. And as long as I get openings, because a lot of enemies are, like, my attacks are pretty long, so I gotta be careful with that. What build are we doing? Frenzy Flame. So all the Frenzy incantations you can see at the bottom. We're kind of frozen anyways. I mean, I have, yeah, the first one, the, what's it called? The, the Flame of Frenzy that you, like, barf a bunch of stuff. The both, I forgot the name. We just completely froze, that hasn't happened before. Like usually it fixes itself in like a few seconds. Now we just completely died. I don't know, today is just so much worse than usual. But the one where you barf. Then you know, the laser beam, which is a pretty cool sniper shot because it goes pretty far. The power breeder, which isn't particularly useful apart from like for invaders. Everything else is nothing else can get madness, so it's kind of meh. And it's not, yeah, that's the, I forgot the name. The boat something. It's not magic boat. Frenzy boat. Boat. Yeah, no, I forgot the name. It just I blanked out. But whatever, yeah, that's kind of the main one I use, because it is, it doesn't cause that much build up. Like, all the Frenzy Flame incantations build up, madness build up on yourself when you're casting it. So, you gotta be careful not madness myself. This one costs the least, and I don't know if I can even madness myself quickly enough with that spell, with the beam. It has a lot of range, which is nice. The downside is that it costs the most, and I think it's a little bit slower than the Flame Frenzy, which is barfing all over the place. But also the damage is good. Okay, it's just gonna crush. I don't think there's a point in still waiting. Can I at least close it or something, please? Task manager is not responding. You can close it if it's not responding, because there's no point in... Oh, no point in waiting out for it. Do I guess? Okay, that's kind of the main one that I use for the most part. Other than that, yeah, like occasionally I'll do the barfing, and occasionally Power Breeder for an invader or something. Oh, and also the Ash of War for the weapon, the Vike Spear. That's the only weapon which has madness build up, and it's the only weapon which has and it's the only Ash of War which is madness related, which is also pretty nice. It's cheap as fuck in terms of the price, and deals decent damage, but also does some madness build up, and also I have to jump into the enemies, which, you know, is a... You know, getting close to the enemies that can hit you, obviously, is a downside. And I think there's only, like, 2 more, one of which is, like, a grub, which, again, is kind of madness related to other than invaders. It's gonna be mostly useless. And then I think there's just essentially a buffed up version of the Flame Frenzy. So nothing too crazy is going, you know, ahead of us. For the most part, we have to go with that build and beat all bosses. And I guess we have some upgrades. We have an upgrade with the talisman that we'll be using. That's the main thing. Like, that's the main upgrade we're gonna get. None of that, I think we're all set. Like, I think, yeah, like, I have Vike Spear, which is the only madness build thingy. I have the Misericord, which is the repost thing, since that does do, like, the frenzy things do a good amount of madness, of voice build up. Game, please. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. Like, today is just so much worse for no apparent reason. Like, what is different today that you wouldn't be working? Like, what changed from today to yesterday, from yesterday to today, rather? I don't know. I should just say screw it and do a Windows reinstall. Honestly, if it's going, if I can't stream, I can even go, cause yeah, I can even do it, I guess, today. I don't think I'll be able to, like, cause I gotta download. Elden Ring, I gotta download. Well, I guess for streaming, there's not that Elden Ring is the only thing I gotta download. And then I gotta set up OBS. I gotta set up, cause you know there's so much stuff in my scenes. Like there's 20,000 sources that I need to figure out, and I gotta, yeah. So it's gonna be a lot of setup. Yeah, we'll see. I'll probably, like, I know I've been postponing it for a while. At the same time, it's not even been that long since I last did it, so I don't know. Okay, I tried restarting Steam just to see if anything happens, and now Steam is not starting either, which is fucking amazing. And I've had that before, and the only solution was restarting the computer, which means I have to fucking cut the stream again. Why is my scroll not working now? What? Is my scroll just not working, or let me just open a random website? Okay, maybe not that. Hold on. No, it is working clearly because I can scroll my. I was scrolling. In here, I was scrolling on my sec. I didn't even think that I can scroll here. I was scrolling in my thingy to unlimit my usage on my browser while trying to get another website open. to test out the thing. That was a big brain moment on my part. Can you play Steam, please? Where's my task manager? I cannot scroll in task manager. That's why I thought maybe something wrong with my scroll, but I guess task manager's issue. So it'll be off till next week probably. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, hopefully, I'm hoping if I get it, you know, double time it tomorrow, I can hopefully get it, you know, for the day after tomorrow to set up, you know, everything. Just, you know, just work on that for the most part. I'm hoping I can. Like, there's nothing Steam related in Task Manager, is there? Oh, there is. Okay, let's see if I can shut it off, hopefully. Anything else Steam related? There's so many service host, blah blah blah, or service something else, and blah blah blah, that when I'm clicking the S button to look for Steam, it just gives me, like, I gotta click it through 1,000 things. Looking for shit. Okay, I don't think there's anything else Steam related, so let's see if now Steam will want to launch. Okay, updating Steam popped up for a second. What's going on? I mean, there's also a million other things I want to download, but I guess they're not strictly linked to... Well, I gotta download GTA again, which is also linked to streaming, but I guess, you know, it's not as bad. What else? Yeah, I guess there aren't that many downloads, I suppose. Kind of looking at everything, stuff I have, trying to think if there's anything else I'll need to re-download. Not as far as I can think of off the top of my head, which is not the worst. Obviously, the Souls games, but like in Elden Ring, I don't know if I'm playing Souls anytime soon. So maybe it's fine. Gotta see about backing up all save, backing up, like, you know, worlds in Minecraft and in whatnot. Yeah. I have a bunch of games which I've played like once since I installed them. I don't think Steam is launching. Like, I'm just talking about shit while waiting for Steam to hopefully launch, but Steam really doesn't feel like launching. And that's the thing, if the solution is to... Why the fuck do I have Skype in my task manager? I feel like Steam is not gonna work. Until I restart the system, which can be its own issue. It's gonna be fun times. What's wrong with your Steam? What the fuck? I don't imagine the shortcut has anything to do with, like, I can start it from anywhere. It's probably gonna do the same trash, as in nothing. Yeah. Seemingly, like, yeah, there's something. There isn't in Task Manager, I can see it, but nothing is showing up. If I turn it off from Task Manager, I can start it again, but then nothing is showing up still. So yeah, we had such a great stream today, huh? An hour of crushing, enough nothingness, enough freezing, enough lagging. I gotta set up my death counter again, so I guess well, actually the one from GTA is no longer needed because I did finish the run, so I just gotta set it up. I gotta, you know, save the number, not forget that it's 55 deaths. It's a very hard number to remember or anything, but yeah. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna be fucking calling it then. Again, I could cut the stream, restart the system, open it again, and then it's probably gonna eventually freeze one more time, so I feel like it's probably pointless. Yeah. Sometimes it must really suck to stream. Yeah, it's annoying. Plus one too. Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's definitely good on you. You know, get some good streams. You hang with people, blah blah blah. You get some people vibing with you. Guess can switch scenes to that stuff while we're talking. You know, get to vibe with some folks. You chill. I guess, you know, you also make a few bucks on the side, which is cool because, you know, it's something enjoyable that if you can make, even if it's not a lot of money, you know, even making a little bit of money from something that's good and enjoyable, obviously is always a plus, even if it's barely anything. Well, I mean, it depends on the size, but when you're small, like, it feels silly to go for the money, and so obviously you're going because you're enjoying it, but just that's like a cool bonus. But yeah, and then when it fucking sucks, it fucking sucks. And that's the thing, like, if I have to cut the stream now, I have to restart, try it again, and the happen time, the happen time, the second time it's happening today. So I don't know if I restart, if it's gonna be better, or if in another 40 minutes we're gonna have to freeze again. So I think at this point we just call it. I'll try to figure out everything today, and tomorrow, I don't imagine for tomorrow I'll be able to set it up, but hopefully the day after. What is it? It's I checked already, it's Thursday, so yeah, hopefully for Saturday I could be back. Was the unicorn? Yeah, it's an epic unicorn, because unicorns are awesome. I mean, we have a follower emote, which is unicorn. Well, it's a Gifan unicorn, but yeah, because my team knows I love unicorns. They gifted one to me. When I know, like when I was not practicing. I mean, again, not practicing, but now it's for different reasons. I was taking a bit of a break at one point. Now it's because I have ear problems. I can't really go outside without a hood and without, yeah. But when I was taking a break from practicing for a few months, once they kind of dropped by to, see me, and they gifted me unicorns. I know I love them. For the most part, I love them kind of related to Glory Hammer. I don't know if you've heard / listened to Glory Hammer, but in their music, there's, I mean, it's it's power metal, and it's related to, there's a full-on story going on in each album. And, it's gonna take a while. I've got to tell the entire story, but long story short, it all starts with the evil wizard Zargothrax invading Dundee with an army of undead unicorns. And yeah, that's, I guess, why I love unicorns so much. And I'm pretty sure in the forest around my fantasy made-up kingdom also, there will be some undead unicorns hanging around. But yeah, I guess might as well be calling it then. Drop message in your Discord. I mean, I guess, maybe if I make this to YouTube, there still is a little bit of progress today. So I guess it would, I should, if I'm uploading this to YouTube, I should still upload it. Because, I mean, I sent everything to YouTube, but most of it is private. Occasionally I decide that some playthrough is kind of cool and I want to make it public, in case anyone feels like watching, although it's VODs, which I don't think is really something like long-form content. Not a lot of people get dragged in. But, if there's anyone watching, if this makes it to YouTube at some point in the undefined future, maybe in a month, maybe in a year, maybe in 10 years, if this makes it to YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, all that awesome jazz. Also check me out here on Twitch, where I stream, at least at the current time, maybe in the future probably as well, pretty regularly. Using it to back up. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, that as well, I guess. Also as a backup, and also, like, I don't want to lose them, because in Twitch all the votes go away after 2 weeks, unless you're like what is it called, a partner. Even then, I think they go away, but it's longer. I think maybe like 2 months or something. But if you're just an affiliate, they go after 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm keeping them in Twitch, in Steam. In YouTube. Jesus Christ, I got so annoyed today that I don't know where I am. In YouTube, they do stay forever. So it's, if I decide that I want to upload them or whatever, I can always go there and plop them up. I was even thinking like something the Peru run. Maybe I would want to upload it. And I still could. That's the thing. Like it's not done. And now I even have a bit of a more organized fashion of doing it, so that's kind of cool. I can a bit less to worry about. Because before it was kind of a mess. Sometimes I would back up mood poems, because I don't back it up after every stream. Like I try to remember doing it once a week or so. And I don't really have a schedule. So sometimes I might miss a few streams. Like I might remember 3 weeks later, and then one of the weeks was gone and everything is gone. Oh well. Then sometimes I remember a week later, and then I actually back up a section of it twice. And now at least I kind of can keeping track better of, so I'm not backing up stuff twice. Because even if I want to upload it, I gotta figure out the order of the videos, and sometimes they get jumbled, especially because I, upload them together, and they kind of get a little bit mixed up there in the order. And then a lot of them come up twice, so it's a bit of a mess to figure it out. I have a bit more of an ordered system, so if I do decide to do it, that should be a bit easier. But yeah, if you're watching YouTube, like, comment, blah blah blah. If you're watching here, make sure to follow me. I stream, generally almost daily, except now we're having some issues. Almost daily except Sundays, and then there are so many exceptions to that rule, so that it's like the schedule is pretty, fluid. But 90% of the time it's every day except Sundays. And yeah, I guess that's what we're calling it. I mean, yeah, we should raid someone as well. I kind of forgot about that bit. Might as well. And yeah, it's hella early, so let's see. That, you know, usually I raid people much later because I'm streaming for a lot more. Meaning some people might be live which aren't later live. Is, for example, my real life, or maybe it's not started even. No, just don't even started. Wow. Because like there's the thing, like we used to kind of almost raid each other because we ended at the same time, but then like my streams got longer and longer, and now I finished like an hour and a half after her, so like I never get to raid her anymore. But I don't know if she even started yet, because I think she streams like for an hour and a half. Yeah, I think she's gonna start in 10 minutes if her schedule is correct. Yeah, like yesterday, yeah. Yesterday she raided me. That's the thing, like I cannot raid her back ever, because now I stream for like an hour and a half after her, because I don't know, like I'm not that time pressured. It's mostly how much energy I have to stream. And you know, before, when I started, my streams were like less than 2 hours, and then they slowly made 2.5, 3.5. Now my shortest ones are about 4 hours. Sometimes I go to like 4.5. Every once in a while I even decide that fuck it, I'm gonna go for longer, 5, 6, you know. But let's say the basic ones are about 4.5 hours. Okay, let's see who's doing what. Let's see if we want to raid we want to raid someone, but let's see who do we want to raid. Anyone doing anything I'm particularly interested in? Ricky is doing Dark Souls 3. Could do a Ricky raid. Oh, he's doing what is that? A dance pad. Oh, okay, let's do a dance pad. Dance pad, Dark Souls 3, all bosses. He's currently on Cinder, which is not the last boss, but yeah. Like to get a few hours after work. Get a few hours of what? Sorry, I didn't quite. Like to get a few hours after work. Yeah, I don't know. You have Switch. Oh, like a few hours of gaming? Yeah, I mean, that is cool. Now, I'm currently not really doing anything in terms of work or anything like that. So, you know, I was in university and I still kind of am, but my exams are done and I only have a coursework to begin, or not a coursework, or like final work so I can graduate. And I'm being lazy and putting it off. I should get to it. But yeah, now I don't really have anything. So at least, that gives me time to set up stream stuff. I have a Nintendo Switch? No, I don't. I only have a PC. Like I don't only have any other consoles, and at some point I should get into, look into getting something at least so I can play, the Souls game exclusives that are, Bloodborne and Demon. I'm not as excited about them, I guess, because I am for the Souls, so that's why I don't feel as whatever. But I still should try them. Like, I'm not saying I'll hate them. I just guess I'm not as excited about trying them, so that's why it's. But yeah, but one day I'll have to get into it. PS5? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Again, like, that might be in 3 years when, I don't know. I'm just kind of saying that one day I would need to get some to give them a whirl. Bloodborne is best. The only thing, like, I'm sure it's enjoyable. The thing is, for me, I'm not as big of a fan of, like, for me, the like, classic fantasy, I guess, would it be called? Like, normal fantasy. I think classic fantasy is the best wording, is like the best. Like I enjoy the most, Lord of the Rings and Skyrim and Dark Souls and Elden Ring are kind of pretty classic fantasy. Bloodborne is more, gothic stuff, and in Dark Souls 3 has some gothic stuff in it, to be fair, but yeah, and Sekiro is like Eastern, which I also haven't played, even though it's on PC. So I feel like I might not enjoy them as much. Also, I don't know, I don't think there's as much of a build variety, which is very important for me. Like, I want to be able to do 20 playthroughs of it, try a million builds, and so on. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe there are. DS2 is my favorite, yes, yeah, same. DS2 is my favorite as well. And I think it's the most classic fantasy looking like as well for the vibe, which is part of the reason for sure, among others. But yeah, I'm also the biggest fan of DS2. Anyways, I guess we should be calling it. Yeah, let's do the raid. Thank you for dropping by, though. It's always very much appreciated. Apologies for the short stream and for having to call it and for stuff like that. It's so annoying when it happens, but what can you do? It is what it is. And yeah, no problem. Yeah, thank you. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back on Sunday. I don't imagine I'll be able to set up everything until tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe I will. But yeah, like, the thing is, I gotta first spend a bunch of time backing up everything. Like, I gotta make sure that I'm not forgetting anything, like, I don't know, browser stuff, like any favorites I have, like any, what's called, bookmarks. Because that's also important, like, I'm pretty sure they do get removed, because, yeah. So that's also a thing I gotta figure out, unless, wait, can't you, I think you have actually, Opera GX, doesn't it have, like, can't you make a profile? Maybe they need to remember, I can look into that as well. It probably has, so we can probably remember them. Anyways, let's not talk about it for any more minutes. I will see. If I set it up for tomorrow, set it up for tomorrow, I guess, you know, if you should be able to. Yeah, I think so, actually. So that should save me a bit of time. Fingers crossed I'll set it up for tomorrow and I'll be able to stream, but because after all, I do have an entire day free, and even tonight I can spend a bunch of time with stuff. But yeah, anyways, rate is gonna go up. So thank you everyone for dropping by. Thank you so much, Scorpio. And other than that, as always, I'll see you next time.